see. Oh,
I'll see you later, Quest Boy. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Very much appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you around sometime. Have a good night. And Yoking Haddock said, was playing Hollow Knight and lost track of time. You know, that is a worthy endeavor. I can't say that I blame you. It's very much easy to lose track of time in that game.
I would spend an hour in Hollow Nest. Just
yeah.
hate everything.
Yeah, yeah.
What is this? Are we on the floating islands from 6?
You know, good job. That is quite literally what's happening here. The
really? Yeah.
Yep. The
oh, do you have to like clear the thing to build a path too?
You do indeed. You do indeed. Yep.
Oh my god, yeah, it's just
yep.
that.
Yep. So you go through, and each one has its own little mini boss. That's a promoted unit, and you go through, and then you finally get to the Death Goyles at the end.
Death Goyle is like six spaces.
Right. It's like, but I think this gets, yeah, you get a like 6 square space bridge, so you have a little bit more room to work with.
Oh, okay.
But let's see. Oh god, so many comments. Let's see.
Everyone's talking about their Final Fantasy experiences.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Shotgun through 7 before playing the remake. Yep. I mean, hey, fair. Let's see. JT said only played the opening of Final Fantasy 7, got to the last boss of 10, but never beat it. I have 7R unopened on my game shelf. Lol. Yeah, you definitely need to play it. I know Ben.
I was unable. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, Ben. I know you had a big turnaround on how you felt about remake, and then you played it, and you're like, "Wait a second, hold on here."
Oh my god. Yeah, I would like not to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil it for people,
for sure.
But like, it goes places. And at first, I wasn't happy, and then as it went along, I was actually really happy. And I wasn't quick enough to warn you. You had already started your series on the channel that like, oh, you need to play the original first.
Right.
And I felt so bad because I told JT like, oh no, you can jump into this, and then when I beat him, I'm like, no, you cannot. You have to play the original.
Cease, halt.
Do you know about the compilation of Final Fantasy VII?
The compilation.
Because there's Final Fantasy VII, and then the compilation is all the other like media and expanded stuff. So we got like Crisis Core, Advent Children, like Dirge of Cerberus.
Is that something
Before
you can like?
Crisis, all that shit.
Is that something you can like buy? Is that like a purchasable thing?
No, a lot of it's really old, and you can't buy Crisis Core anymore. Crisis Core, the villain is played by a Japanese pop star.
Okay.
And his likeness is attached to that game, so they can't even fucking port it to anything anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Interesting. Huh. Wow, I never would have... Huh, okay.
And he is, like, so tied into the lore of Crisis Core and just FF7 in general. So they're trying to work their way around it and stuff, but...
That's such a shame.
Anyway, so the thing about 7 Remake, though, is it takes all of the compilation stuff into account.
Right.
And, like, you saw bits and pieces of it with that ending where it's just like, yeah, you kind of need to be in the know.
Yeah, I definitely, I did a lot of reading after I finished it. That shed a lot of light on stuff. A lot of it was stuff I realized I kind of already knew, but had just forgotten. That was, like, a friend had played Crisis Core and told me various things, or, like, I watched Advent Children, but it was years ago, or... like, just different things like that. But it's super cool how they are kind of tying everything together, though. Like that, you gotta admire the dedication to at least making the lore work with that.
The balls on Square Enix for putting that game out. Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, your friend Kaiser, was that Dante you said?
No, that's Shane.
Shane, okay,
yes,
sorry.
yes.
He's saying to play 13 Sentinels, which
I
I am going to say really loud. Everyone should play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim for the PlayStation 4.
I absolutely am going to, and I keep forgetting I need to get on and buy it, because I know it's like 50% off right now or something.
I don't know if that sale's still going on. Hopefully, but...
I need to take a look, because I got a PlayStation like store gift card for Christmas, and I'm like, well, I know what to spend it on. So yeah, I need to pick it up and figure out what I'm doing. If I'm gonna like put it online, or if I'm just gonna play it when I can find the time. I just feel bad because I'm like,
so good.
It's another game on my PlayStation, and Death Stranding is still sitting there being like, hello, come back to me, and I'm like, But no, it's gonna happen. I've heard way too much good stuff about it for me to not pick it up.
Not to overhype it or anything, you know.
Well, but for sure, like I've seen a number of people say it now, so like it's not
my
just
favorite
you.
game of last year. No big deal.
No,
Besides Xenoblade Definitive Edition, which is
another one I fully intend to play. But again, it's just like, how much time do I have in my life for various like JRPGs?
Yeah,
and...
it's a long one.
Hello, Jane.
But goddamn, it's I will buy that game for you. I swear.
I will definitely try to find time to do so, and then take you up on your offer, sir.
Of course, it all comes down to time and stuff. Like,
just coming over to hang out. Okay, cool, very good. Jane is here, everyone. Everyone say hello to
oh,
Jane.
Hey, Jane.
Ben says hello. Chat, once it catches up, will probably say hello as well, because chat is good people.
Hi, Ben.
Hi. Garrick levels
up. Is she kind of just like leaning in your mic, I guess?
Yeah, she's literally like over my shoulder, projecting at the Yeti, which, I mean, she doesn't need to project too much because it's a Yeti, but still. I've been slapped with a blanket unintentionally. There goes chat.
Yeah. There they are. The thing is, there's too much media. Like, there's always something where it's like, oh my god, you gotta check this out. And it's like, I will once I'm done the other 17 things that I'm trying to go through right now. Thank you.
Yep, exactly. Like, I could, even if I was at home and had nothing better to do with my time than like play games online with people and then play games by myself, I could not hope to get through all the things that I want to try, like that are currently just on my plate or in my general periphery.
And 13 Sentinels was one where I was just like, okay, I gotta make time for this because I want to just get through this and not get spoiled. Obviously, it's kind of a hard game to spoil, but just
fair. Yeah,
there's somewhere it's like I'm gonna put this above some other things.
I literally do not know anything about it at all whatsoever. Like, I know. Okay.
Do you know the studio that makes it?
Nope. I don't know the studio. Thank you. Jane acquired me water because I've been dying.
Oh, there you go. You got the bridge. Oh, has your throat been like...
Oh my god, dude. It's so
I'm surrounded
bad.
by water bottles here. I'm just taking little sips.
See, smart. I had a cup of coffee and a goblet of water, but they both ran out about an hour ago, so I've been like... But no, I don't know the studio. I don't know anything about the plot. All I know is that people have likened it to a visual novel with Fire Emblem combat, which...
That's kind of much what it is, yeah.
Which is kind of what Fire Emblem is anyway, especially like Three Houses and stuff. Except, I guess, Three Houses is a strategy game with a visual novel in it. And I guess maybe 13 Sentinels is the other way around. I don't know.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a visual novel with a strategy game in it.
Okay. Cool. And I've heard rumblings that there might, in some way, shape, or form, be mechs involved, which, I mean, I'm all in on. It's not really reflected on the channel, except for a little bit with Nier, but I fucking love me some mecha, let me tell you. So,
yeah, you might have heard of the studio that makes it. They're called Vanillaware.
I have heard of that.
I think they're owned by Atlas, but they did Dragon's Crown, which I'm sure you've seen the characters.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
They did Muramasa, they did Odin's Sphere.
Okay, gotcha.
So, like, very classic fantasy RPG, and then suddenly they come out and they're making a sci-fi game called 13 Sentinels, and it's like, it's kind of way out of their normal scope of games, but like, damn, they pulled it off. They take the time, they take like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years to just put this thing together, and it's always a slam dunk with them, really.
It's the only way to do it, man. Like, that's why we...
And the artwork looks gorgeous, the soundtrack's amazing, just the writing is like the best part.
I have to play it. It's
not to overhype it. Like, oh god, I'm doing it.
No. Listen. It's, I don't get hyped unless it's like Fire Emblem or Death Stranding. Like, Death Stranding is the primary non-Fire Emblem thing that I've been hyped for in a long time. So no worries. My expectations are perfectly balanced, as all things should be. But oh really, you're not gonna... This guy has some advanced monster AI. He didn't just take the bait and walk into Garrick's axe. Alright, well, we'll step forward, and maybe if more of your buddies feel like walking into his axe. Also note that our flyers can't leave.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. What the hell?
Yeah, I've I've never really noticed that. I mean, I guess they don't want you to just shatter the design of the map by just flying to the boss, but...
Yeah, true. I kind of like when the monsters sometimes don't aggro immediately because it makes the game less tedious. Like, you have to actually think about, okay, how far can I stretch my units into this zone without them just getting destroyed?
Well, that's one of the things I love about Conquest, is Conquest does that. Conquest is infinite.
Oh, Conquest does that all the time.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you want to play the, make us come to you game? What if we did it to you? And we have a whole lot more patience because we're AI and you are not.
We have reinforcements coming to bite your butt.
Yep. And then it's like, surprise, we all have lunge. Your unit is now 5 spaces away from where it should be and is going to die. Like, oh, God. Also, I did have to bring Orson in because, like, we unlocked him. We need to use him.
Yeah, he's here. He's doing stuff, pressing the misses,
He's better than Kalik, I would say. His base stats are definitely better than Kalik, which makes sense. He's a boss you fight later on. Not by a lot, but still.
I could talk more about 13 Sentinels, but, like, I think it's just best to go in blind,
Oh, for sure. I totally believe you could.
I went into it knowing, like, next to nothing, just because I'd heard word of mouth, and I'm like, okay, I trust who has said this is good, and I'm just gonna buy it, and yeah, it was amazing.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna, after the stream tonight, I'm gonna have to boot my PlayStation up and see if that sale is still going on and pick it up. And then that way I have it, and whenever I feel like I've got the time or I just have the desire to do it, I'll just boot it up and see what happens. Hey, there's the bridge.
I think Shane said that the sale's already ended.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
God damn it, I delayed too long. Rip.
So I remember posting that, like, mad, but that was like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, so...
What'd you say, Jane? You do have it. This is true. Could always just play it on your system, so... We'll see.
She owns it?
Yeah, she picked it up the other day. She intends to play it herself, so...
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Jane saving the day.
She often does. She often does save the day. But yeah, that's the thing, right? Because, like, before I was essentially living down here because of the pandemic, Jane has all of her own gaming equipment and everything. So, like, she hasn't played Final Fantasy VII and, the Resident Evil 2 remake and a bunch of different stuff. So, I kind of forget sometimes that, like, I could just plug my capture card into her PlayStation and record stuff off of that, but...
The PlayStation screams at you that you're playing with the... Was it... HD? No.
You have to turn off HDCP, and then they can block... or they can try to block scenes if you're using, like, the native recording stuff on the PlayStation. Yeah. That shit is so annoying.
You have entered a blocked scene, or you cannot record as I stream the whole thing.
I was watching there's a streamer / YouTuber I watch, Christopher Odd, Canadian guy, and he's like the XCOM guy. If anyone watches,
Canadian guy.
Yeah, I know, that's why I mentioned it. But he's like the XCOM guy on YouTube. If anyone's watched XCOM content, they've probably seen him. But he was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and he got to, like, the ending section after the Shinra HQ where, the things start to happen. And from then on, it's a blocked scene. Like, the whole thing. And
yeah, the whole chapter.
Yeah, so he had the pop-up come up, and of course he's using a capture card, so he's like, entered a block scene. What? No, whatever, who cares? It's like, if that just doesn't sum up the entire ridiculousness of this scenario of trying to block this stuff. Like, any dedicated content creator is not going to be affected by this, guys. Come on.
Unless it's Atlas.
True.
Not Atlas with 13 Sentinels for some reason, but which has a way more twisty story, but Persona 5. They were, like, actively going out and, like, stopping YouTubers from playing past a certain in-game point. Because, spoilers, we don't want people to ruin the story of our big game.
Right. I remember hearing about that, and I was like, guys... What are you doing?
It's really an archaic attitude to have.
Like, whether the content is, like, recorded or not, the entire game's plot is going to be online in every forum and wiki available within 2 days. Like, what are you... Also, Naimi just
it's been out. It's been out for
in
Japan for months. All the spoilers are online.
Yeah. So see, exactly. Like, what? What are you
And
guys
as JT
doing?
points out, those are still in place. You still can't play it past a certain point.
Really?
So if anyone wants to do a Let's Play after, far enough, not allowed. And
You just
I
get
don't know,
what,
their legal
DMCA
team will come
or
after
something?
you on YouTube or whatever.
No shit.
At least so
Wow.
I've heard. This is all hearsay, but
That's wild, dude.
yeah. And same thing with the Royal, and yeah.
Well, good thing I wasn't planning on trying to do an LP of it. God damn. That would be so obnoxious to, like, go into and not know that that was a thing and then run into it partway through. Like,
There were some channels that I was seeing where they started doing a Let's Play series and they had to cancel it.
wow.
Yeah.
That...
Stupid. Oh! Shane says the PlayStation Holiday Sale is still going on. You can buy 13 Sentinels. Half
No
off.
kidding. All right. All right. Well, that consideration is back on the table then. Let's go.
Oh, JT says his Persona 4 streams got copyright claimed by Atlas when he put them on YouTube.
Wow.
Until tomorrow. Okay, you have to get on this.
All right. I will.
The
I will.
sale's on until tomorrow.
I will.
Wait, does that mean we have literally like 3 hours? No, less than 3 hours?
Oh well, we'll be done here before 3 hours, so I'll definitely. We're on this. We're wrapping up the second to last stage, so no, I'll definitely be able to do that. But what's the range on this guy? Yeah, Sal can aggro him.
Whoa, yeah, that's a. If he aggroes,
True, I think because he's not a
Decide.
boss, quote unquote, or like a boss of a platform, he won't, or he
Yeah,
will.
he's not a promote, right?
Right,
It's
right,
just
right. Yeah, he's
a normal centaur, man.
a
Making his way in
Tarvos.
this world.
The promoted ones are Maildwins, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, no, I'll definitely get on that. Actually, since you guys know the game, how do the save file, like, how does the save file system work? Do you have multiple saves, or is it like one file, or what?
Oh, you can make I think 10 or so save files, and there's
Oh,
auto
okay.
saves.
Okay, cool. Because like,
Yeah, I just kept rotating them.
I could still just
Yeah, that's a bunch.
I could still just use Jane's then, I just wouldn't want to run into a situation where like one of us overrides the other's save or something. But,
Yeah, of course not.
so, yeah, I'll figure out what I'm doing. I'll talk with her and see if there's like a reason that I'm seeing to get or not get it for myself. Also, why did this one gargoyle move but the other didn't?
He just wanted to play his Game Boy back there, just hanging out. He
Sir.
didn't feel like it. I don't know.
He's a little...
He had an argument with the other one.
It's fine. You go get them. I'm gonna stay here. All right. Well, we did aggro the Tarvos, so that's good. Let's see if we can get the dogs now.
Yeah, you could probably aggro the others then.
I imagine the boss will still stand still. I say boss, but again, they're just like the boss of the platform.
Mm-hmm.
I know, guys, this has been less of a we're playing Fire Emblem stream and more of a we're playing Fire Emblem while Tom and Ben chat about whatever stream. When we do Lagdao Ruins, that shit's gonna be we're playing Fire Emblem, because Lagdao Ruins does not mess around. This is
sorry
easy
if I
mode.
haven't paying a lot of attention.
No, listen, I'm not saying that to chastise you or like try and be cruel to either of us or anything. Like, just pointing it out there. If people were coming in expecting like the in-depth Fire Emblem strategizing, like, which I know is not a real word, but like, don't worry, you'll be getting that as soon as we go do Lagdao. All right.
I'm sure it's gonna get a lot more technical there.
I have died to so much inane BS in Lagdao because, like, the game brings the full force of all possible enemy types against you there. So, I won't say more because I want you to be able to experience it raw, live, but it gets
yeah,
nasty.
I have no idea what's coming.
It gets nasty.
Yeah, the thing is with Fire Emblem, like, I think in every game, like, you hit a point where you are, like, usually when your characters promote, it's just you're so much more powerful than the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You can just throw your units forward without, like, trying to think too much about defenses, offenses, all that. Just, yeah, they'll survive, You
Yeah.
gotta feel for it.
Yeah, exactly. There are some games where that is more true than others. This is definitely one of them, which again is why I think people used to decry it a little bit.
Conquest, you can't do that as much.
No, Conquest. I had to carefully plan every move from the beginning to the end of that game. It made me work for it.
That's why you love it.
Hey, Garrick, attaboy.
Nice. Shield is still spinning.
Radiant Dawn could get that way. It could make you be a little bit more careful about your moves sometimes. Thracia, definitely. Oh, I never finished telling you why Thracia is a bitch and a half sometimes. So Thracia 776, for those of you who don't know, is Fire Emblem 5, and it was the last one to come out on the Super Nintendo before they went to the GBA. And it is notable for being brutally difficult and sometimes a little bit obtuse in some of its mechanics. Like, again, healers could miss, which was brutal. There was a fatigue system. I don't know if you've heard about this one, Ben.
No, what the hell?
So, if you used a unit too many maps in a row, they would become fatigued, and you would have to leave them off of the team for a few missions before you could return them to combat, unless you had a special item called a stamina bag that you could give them that returned their fatigue to 100.
Oh, Tom, you're gonna like 13 Sentinels.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Is that a thing?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, I swear.
Okay. Oh, God. But so it forced you to use a wider variety of units, which actually I like, but it could definitely catch you unawares if you were not prepared.
Yeah, especially if you don't know about it.
Yeah. It's like, wait, what do you mean I can't use all of my best units? Oh, God. Oh, no. What else?
I agree, Shane. 13 Sentinels does that, but, like, well.
Okay, cool. See, that's fine then. You got almost no money over the course of the game. The only way, really, to get money was you had to capture enemy units and take their items and then sell them later.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the only way you could capture an enemy unit was to go up to it and use the capture command with a unit that had a higher constitution stat than the enemy unit. And it was like rescuing. It would cut like all of your major stats in half, and then you had to try and defeat them with this. And then you pick them up.
Sounds hard.
It was brutal. Thank you, Garrick.
Garrick, putting in the work.
Mm-hmm. Hand axes. Yes, Jane? The what? Oh. Jane has music on while she is working on her latest drawing, and anyone who's played Final Fantasy 15 and enjoyed it, there is a particular song, and you know the song, and it tugs at the heartstrings, and it just came on our YouTube playlist, and now she's sad.
I like to ride my chocobo all day.
Not that one, but yes.
Oh yeah, I love Jane's last drawing that she did. That looked amazing.
Yeah, I know. Same. I was so impressed. I was so proud of her. Ben was just saying how much he loved your previous drawing, Jane.
The line work was so good.
The line art was so good, and the inking, and oh god, the inking, quote unquote. I know it's not actually inking in digital, but whatever. Yeah, any of you in stream, if you're looking for a good artist and cosplayer to follow, you should go follow @ThistleBones on Twitter. I know most of you in the chat already do, but for those of you who don't, she is great. She does wig commissions. She's learning digital art right now. She's a great cosplayer. She's my favorite person, so I'm totally not biased, and you should definitely go check her out because she's the best.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's that? Says Shane, who went to high school with her. Oh God.
I really like the going off. You were talking about the Final Fantasy 15 song. I like the credit song for 7.
Oh, in 7 Remake, right?
Yeah, 7 Remake. Sorry.
Good, dude.
So good.
Oh my God, as if you didn't like.
Especially if you take a good look at those lyrics and the context of the ending, it's like, oh man, that's I think what I really like about the remake. Just
it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about spoilers.
Right. Exactly. It's just
watch Tom's playthrough.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I did the thumbnails.
He did, as well as the thumbnail for Sacred Stones, which again I love. It's brings so much life to
I feel like I
thing.
could have done it better now that I've improved my art.
Okay, I mean, sure, of course. It's been, God, what, almost a year now, I think? Maybe?
I think, yeah, it's been a year.
Jeez.
This is the big finale.
It is. It is. I know. I'm excited to finally wrap it up. Speaking of something that Ben and I were discussing last night while we were planning out the last-minute stream stuff, for those of you who've been looking for the end of the Nier Automata playthrough, the final wrap-up video or videos,
Right.
I'd mentioned in the update video that I made a week or two ago that I was struggling finding the motivation to do it because of the grind and stuff. And now that like I know the story, a lot of the impetus to keep playing is gone for me. But what I might just do is a stream like this where Ben and I hang out, we play the game. There'll be a lot to talk about because Ben knows like all of the deep lore, the deep magics of the world of Nier.
I don't know all of it, but like I know a lot of it.
So we can discuss. We can have a good old round table discussion of just everything there is to know about the background of Nier Automata without spoiling the original. And we'll have a good time, and I can do my grinding, and we can wrap up that game. So
yeah, that's when you brought that up, that sounds really comfy. Like, yeah, I'd totally be down for that.
Awesome. So, yeah, I think you guys would enjoy that. I would enjoy that. It'll be a good time. Also, I saw you say before, JT, that this game has great animations, and it does. Like,
it does.
Again, like we're talking about like end of console stuff, but the Fire Emblem GBA games spanned the length of time that the GBA was in production, pretty much, or like games.
Yeah, right from the start.
Yeah,
to the very end.
And like the map tile sets and like the music and different little animations like that have gotten way better from 6 to 8. But the quality of the sprite animations has always been top notch. Like, it's so cool, some of the stuff that they do. Really set the bar, I think, because like the Super Nintendo games, like the crit animations were there. I'm reminded distinctly the Cavaliers are great because like they run up and they get a crit on with their sword, and you know it's a crit because they just swing stiffly the sword up and down like 5 times before they bop the enemy on the head with it. It's so ridiculous looking.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, but it's like at high speeds, like fubba bap. Oh, I love it, but it's so doofy. And then
I think the only combat thing I've seen is just that one video where it's like a dancer just dodging every hit for like 5 straight minutes.
Yep. Yeah, because there's a skill called Continue, and it's kind of like having double attack, which is its own individual skill in genealogy. It's not just a mechanic. Units have to have the double attack skill, by the way. But Continue just has a chance to proc, and a chance to proc, and a chance to proc, and every time it procs, the fight just keeps going. Orson, maybe fall back. That's a lot of gargoyles, my dude.
I can take them.
Honestly, he probably could, but I'd rather have a little bit of backup.
Even just Tethys's animation, the first time I saw that blew my mind.
Yeah, it's
like
there's so many frames.
Going from Going from Nils to
Ninian. Yeah, Ninian and Nils, who like still have like fairly nice animations, and then I'm pretty sure in 6 they just like spin once and blow a kiss, and that's it.
Yeah, what was her? That little dancer girl.
Oh, Lalum.
That little. Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah. And then there was a bard too, I think. Maybe.
Was there?
Unless I'm thinking one of the fan games. I might be thinking one
Lalum's
of the fan
was really
games.
basic, and then Nils was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Tethys is like, oh my god. So good.
Yeah, Nils with his little pipe is so great. Or his little flute. Such a funky little dude.
And it's just like, oh, there. Yeah. That's saying.
But you also got to have Azura of, the mighty strength stat and her log go bap people.
I wouldn't know. I just use her as a dancer. I love dancing too much.
I mean, that's fair. But, like, for some strange reason, like, Azura had absolutely bonkers combat stats. Like,
really?
Her HP, as with many units in Fates, was garbage. But, like, legit, my, like, level 22 Azura in Revelations right now has, I think, like, 25 HP and 26 attack. It's disgusting. I don't get it. Yeah, she murders people. There was an infamous piece of fan art that went around when the game first was coming out in Japan. It was just Azura, but like ripped like a JoJo character Azura with the log weapon. Yeah, Jane knows the one. Just murdering people. Like,
You're gonna have to send me that. That sounds awesome.
I'll have to find it. Yeah. I'll have to try and remember in the YouTube upload. I'll have to throw it up on the screen because it's great. It's so funny. It's
2 hours and 36 minutes.
I know, right? I might have to break this one up into a couple episodes. The YouTube algorithm is gonna hate a like 3-hour total stream upload.
Oh yeah, it will. Definitely.
Get him, Orson. Get in there.
You can do it.
Get him. Bite him. Hey, no Facebook notifications going off my phone. You've been silent for hours. Stop that.
Well, what if I told you that so and so liked your post, or sent you a message?
But have you considered? That was actually, I have a second different group of friends from home who are my my group that I play Magic with, or I was playing Magic with in the before times. And so they'll pop off, especially right now. It's spoiler season for the newest set coming out. So everyone's like,
gotcha.
"Oh, look at this card! I'm gonna put it in this deck! Oh my god!" And so then like 20 fucking messages will suddenly pop up. It's like, "Oh god, please." My notifs. I can't. I don't actually need to bring everyone back.
I was gonna say before, because we were talking about Nier. Did you ever watch that video I sent you?
I haven't. It's another thing I've been like, I need to watch this thing, and it's like, okay, but I need to record, I need to do this, I need to do that. Oh, I was gonna watch the thing. God damn it! Well, it's too late now. Jane's about to be home. We're gonna be hanging out. Like, So maybe tomorrow, but. I need to get this
whenever.
sorted.
It would be a cool thing. Like if we're doing the Nier stream, it'd be a cool bit of lore to talk about.
Yes, absolutely.
I might even need to take a look at it again just to refresh myself. But
yeah,
it's such a good supplementary material to the game.
Oh, I was excited about it just when you were telling me about it, because it sounds super cool. It's
actually really fucking important. And
yeah, I believe it.
Yoko Taro is an asshole for not putting it in the game.
Is it the one with the voice actors talking about stuff that you sent me? Or was
it's the voice actors of 2B and 9S and a couple of their voice actor friends just reading the scripts from the stage play of events before Nier Automata.
Right. Yeah, it was like 3 in the morning last night, and I was finally getting in the shower, and I was literally standing in the shower, like, lathering my hair, like, oh, I need to watch that thing, goddammit. I'll watch it at the very least. If Ben and I do the Nier stream, I will watch it before that, at the very worst.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that chart that I put up on the Discord the other day?
Hey,
it's a chart. Oh.
Nice.
Sure.
That'll actually be useful here. But sorry, go ahead.
Oh my god. It's a chart of all the Yoko Taro games, but not just the games, but like the other lore materials and side stories.
I have not actually.
It's like a timeline of the whole thing, so in case you're lost. But it just pissed me off looking at it because the majority of the things are like novelettes that weren't part of the game or stage plays, and like on the grand scheme of things, the games are such little pieces. And I'm like, oh come on, man.
Oh no, that sounds about right from my understanding. Lord. Oh yeah, before I pick units, let's show you if this one rings any bells for you.
Oh, I recognize. This is like, it's another Game Boy map, 6 or 7.
It's in 6, and it is one of the bonus maps that you do for keeping the stupid general alive on the one map, and he's an enemy.
I followed like a guide, so I did all the bonus maps.
Right.
I remember this one just getting pelted by bolting the whole time.
Pelted by bolting, and as you may remember, it has stage hazards where it's going to be firing arrows down the stairs at us.
God. Is it the same with this?
If I remember correctly, I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
God.
So it's going to be
fun. This is the last one, though, right?
It is. We're almost there. Let's see here. So we're going to bring Reeve because he's actually pretty good. And I mean, he's a bishop, so he'll just smite. We're going to drop Orson. Cormag has bad magic resist, so we're going to drop him. Grab
How's
Marissa.
Garrick for resistance?
Not bad, actually.
Yeah, it's okay.
So better than Core Magpie, I think, is like 4. Yeah.
Did they always have the battle wins losses there, or is that when you beat the game?
Nope, that is always there. The entire game.
I'm crazy and blind. Cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little detail.
Realize.
I like it.
What about Sala?
I think possibly Sala. I'm gonna drop Tethys. I kind of want to bring Amelia and you in here, honestly, and fix their items. And actually get a vulnerable. Nope, not a chest key. No, not get. Go where I tell you. Thank you. God damn it. Vulnerary. And Amelia needs a throwing lance. Yes. Okay. Very good.
So, I'm getting suspicious. Are these maps just straight up the older maps redone?
Only these last 2.
Okay.
And even then, the previous one I don't think is the exact same layout as in 6.
Yeah, it seemed different. It's not as big.
Yeah. The only one that's a direct copy paste is this one, which is fair because like it was a bonus map and it's a cool mechanic, and you know,
it's a good map. It's
yeah. Let's see here. Just need a throwing axe on Garrick, and we will be good to go. So Amelia and Ewan will take the left, and we'll have a healer. And then pretty much everyone else will probably just take the right and be done with it. Oh, Cyclops. Hello, friends. You are large.
I see you.
We have a Gorgon. I see you. Zap. Shadow shot.
Yeah, okay. Long range magic bolt. Yep, this is the same, all right.
Yep, and for some reason you always get... I think it's an Orion's bolt here, and it's so pointless. There's one promotable archer in the game, and you get an Orion's bolt for her as part of the story. What are you doing?
Because that's how you beat the Cyclops. You shoot him in the eye. Maybe.
Ben, I hate how right you are. That is definitely a reference, and I hate it. God damn it.
There's got to be the reasoning behind it, right?
It absolutely is. I've played this game for literally over a decade, and I've never noticed this. Oh my god.
There's something new every time.
Oh, seriously, man. Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
If you had like an Elysian whip or something, that'd be...
that would be, yeah, that would be pretty... Well, yeah, because you could have like, did Perseus in Greco-Roman mythology, I think he rode a... Oh, God. I think he rode a Pegasus, maybe? Killed a Cyclops? I don't know. Something like that. I'm embarrassing myself trying to talk about mythology. I barely know. But I can't wait. I need to go and use the bathroom real quick. So,
oh, okay.
If anyone needs to take a quick $5 to grab water or anything, go for it. Because I'll be right back. 1 second.
I think I'm okay. I can entertain the peoples.
All right. Cool. Sounds good. I'll be right back.
Hello. Yoking Haddock 67 says it's my bolt. Are you Orion? Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun just being on this stream with Tom. This is a great time. I was kind of nervous at first, but yes, you are Orion. Great. Man, I was kind of hoping that you'd play 13 Sentinels instead of Dragon Quest, but Dragon Quest will still be really fun. Although I voted for Final Fantasy IX because I'm like, will 13 Sentinels even be okay for Let's Playing? Because it's just kind of a visual novel, like the characters are talking at you. And if I know Tom's style of Let's Plays, like, he tends to, like, analyze and talk a lot, so, like, I would want him to have breathing room for that. I'm sure though, whenever he plays it, it's gonna be, like, he's going to think about it so much. It will become an obsession, I just know. Given his, I don't know, style of playing other games, so... I'm excited to hear his thoughts on that. Dragon Quest, I got no experience with, so I'll be going into that as blind as he is, I'm sure. I like seeing all the units dance here. Haven't played any of those games. I mean, fair enough. Like, they're not the most popular games out there. Oh well, Dragon's Quest in Japan is like the biggest thing ever, but out here in the West, it's not many people. No one really talks about it. Yeah, JT, same thing. I never played a Dragon Quest game. I'm sure they're good. I've heard really good things about 11. I think the music kind of bugs me. I heard that they reorchestrated it though for the special edition of the game or something though. So maybe it sounds a little better. Basically the granddaddy of JRPGs. I do know that. That's why I'm willing to let slide that, hey, you know what? He kind of does deserve to be in Smash. Dragon Quest is one of those things that's been around forever. No people complained about Hero being in Smash. Guess it was only natural. No, yeah, exactly. Just as I was saying. Now, who they should really put in Smash is the horse from Fire Emblem. Not a character riding the horse, but the horse itself.
Just the horse. What a thing for me to come back to. Perfect.
We were talking about what you were playing on the channel, and then Dragon's Quest, and then Smash, and then yeah.
Hey, fair enough.
The horse. I don't know, when we were talking about that, I'm just like, yeah, just put the horse in.
Of course. I mean, listen, it would be hysterical if nothing else.
Smash fans would be so mad.
Oh great. My god, that would be an absolute nightmare. Yoking had you never liked strategy games or JRPGs?
I think he's talking about Dragon's Quest.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's the turn-based RPG is like definitely a hit or miss for people I've found over the years. It seems like if you didn't grow up with it, people tend to not enjoy it as much because it's definitely a much slower paced type of deal.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh man, there's a really good joke in the Make a 64 video where they're like predicting the future of video games, and it's like, and in Smash we got Dante from Fire Emblem. He's a character from Fire Emblem.
Oh my god.
And they're like, what?
Heresy, travesty. Oh lord.
He's a sword user. He's kind of like Marth, really.
Oh no. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, Reeve can't kill an archer. Rip! My dude, you need a little bit more damage here. Come on.
Really?
Alright, well, we'll have him just chill. That's fine.
JT says, what if Dante gets in Smash but it's DMC Dante? Oh.
That would be interesting.
That literally happened. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Ooh, right. You know what? I gotta give PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale a little bit of props, because I had my boy Dart from Legend of the Dragoon, the most underrepresented but excellent RPG of the PlayStation era, of the not well-known ones, that is.
Yeah.
And God, I'm so glad, or so mad that game flopped, because it's the one hope that I had that they might remake that game someday.
I think they had Kat from Gravity Rush in DLC, and she's
did.
a really good PlayStation character that gets no play. So
yeah,
everybody's happy for that.
There's so many good potential PlayStation exclusive games out there that deserve recognition.
Oh yeah, Cruz points out they had Ape Escape and Medieval. Those are also some good classics.
Oh yeah. For some reason the Big Daddy was in there from BioShock, like all sorts of
that
weird
one's
stuff.
Platform. That one's dumb. But it's like, okay, do we have No, we have Lightning. Do we have Snake? No, we have Raiden.
That's right, I forgot Raiden was in there. Oh, God. What a weird little game it was, man.
Yeah, it's a...
How did this
lose to Smash? I just don't get it.
I had fun playing it because of course it came out when I was in college and everyone would get together in the basement of the one dorm and we'd play it together and it was fun. But it was just basic enough. Oh no, her sword! She broke it upon her enemies.
No.
It was just basic enough. Oh god, that could actually be dangerous. Whew.
Whoa, 20 crit.
Yeah, and solid damage too.
Yeah,
we have to actually take this map a little bit more seriously. But
we've been flying well so far. No problems yet, except for that one moment.
We don't want to push our luck though. So Marissa, if you could finish slaughtering the Cyclops, because I did see the 2 crits you got on him before. Thank you for that.
Based as always.
Oh, always, 100%. Notice how
Like
we
a
can use
Reeve
her.
sprite holds up a beacon of light.
Yeah, right. I mean, he uses light magic. He's just, light is not
Most
good.
evil guy ever.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and the crit though.
Sorry, so
Goodbye.
you were saying about PlayStation All Stars?
Right. Like, I had fun with it. It was a great college party game, but like, it already didn't have the depth of gameplay such as it is that Smash had. So it felt really, really, really flat. And like, they just didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Like, such a
Played
shame.
like, I don't know, an hour at most of it. But the thing that bugged me is you couldn't KO anybody unless you used the finisher attack.
Right, yeah, that was so weird. Like, you're a Smash clone. At least have the primary way of winning a match that Smash has. Like, innovate other places.
We gotta be different.
Oh, God.
I think they were just too afraid of being called a ripoff, but then that's what
like,
did them in.
Yeah, like, look at it. Like, if you're gonna do it, just own it. Also, High Life Near Animation. I love you so much.
Oh, that's cool.
So good.
JT, you bought a PS3 for that game? What?
Oh, no, buddy. Oh, JT, no. Did you at least get other stuff on the PS3 that you enjoyed playing? Or did you just enjoy
Yeah, I bought my PS4 to play Knack. That's what he's telling me right now. No, I'm joking. I'm just saying. It's like saying that.
I was so horrified, dude, when you said that. I legitimately... Oh, God, I thought that's...
I bought a PS4 the second they were just like, yeah, Bloodborne exclusive.
Yep, I picked it up. I picked it up for Bloodborne and for Destiny, and I was extremely happy with my purchase.
Oh, the one I got actually is the Destiny one. It's the white
nice.
PS4 that came with it.
Yeah, with like all the gold etching on it and everything.
No, it's just white.
Oh, okay, right. Yes, the one I'm thinking of is the one that came with the Taken King expansion.
Yeah, that was like a year later. But...
Yeah, Tana, you're not gonna fly around.
Stood in line for 6 hours.
Wait, what?
I stood in line for 6 hours.
Oh,
everyone was in the Destiny release line. I'm like, I'm just here for a PS4.
Yep.
I'll still play Destiny, but
PS4 for Assassin's Creed Unity came with Destiny Last was
Oh my god.
Okay, well that's not bad. PS4 Crash.
At least it came with some other stuff.
Yeah. Then the Purge. Oh, right. Yep.
Right, yeah. The worst was when I bought an Xbox One.
Yeah.
Because I bought it for Halo 5
and
Scalebound.
Ooh. Oh, no.
One of them was trash, one of them doesn't exist.
Yep. Oh, that's so brutal, dude.
Because usually my reasoning is, okay, I'm not going to buy a console for one game. If there's 2 games and like some multi-platform stuff, then I'll buy it. And
right.
Yeah, that...
Other
than those games and Destiny, I didn't play anything else on my Xbox One.
God, that is...
Big paperweight.
Yeah, that... Pretty much same, actually. I think I played Halo 5, and it has been sitting there collecting dust in the spare room in my parents' house ever since.
Got strong words for Halo 5. What was that?
That's
the
era.
trap thing?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, so it's now going to start firing periodically, and... doing, I think, 10 to 15 damage, so we gotta watch for it. Reeve, chill, buddy.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez. Okay.
We were worried about him taking out these archers. What if he just crits everything?
Right. Let's see.
Light telling us to play Yakuza, as Light is known to do.
Yep. Light, you are not the only one who's been telling me this. My buddy Dante has been begging me to play it as well.
I feel like that would be a great fit for your channel. By the way, I've said it before, but
it probably would be, yeah.
Not to tell you what to play. But...
No. Of course. And listen, like I say to everyone all the time, I'm always looking for suggestions. Like, I'd rather have more input to sift through than have no idea what to do. You know. But yeah, I have Yakuza 0? I think, Light, did you get me Yakuza 0, or did you just tell me to get it? I don't remember. I think
it was
someone got
free
it
on
me.
PlayStation Plus, I think, like, last month or something.
I have it on Steam.
With another... No, I think it was a long time ago. I don't know.
So,
also, yeah, it was on sale on Steam, like, during the holidays. So
maybe that's what it was, yeah.
I bought it on the Steam holiday sale, so I got it.
I did want to say, too, Haddock, I saw you say that you're excited on playing Outer Wilds. I'm excited on playing Outer Wilds. It's an awesome game. Like,
I was watching more of that today. That game is really cool.
It's so cool. Ah, thank you, Marissa. You took a hit, but you slaughtered in kind, as you are wont to do. But, yeah, it's... Oh, dude. I'm blown away every time I play that game. Like, there's just so much going on. And, Don't do it! 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 Oh! I scared the shit out of Jane. I'm sorry, Jane. Oh, I forgot about the shadow shot, Gorgon. Oh, you, ma'am, need to die a horrible, painful death. This is twice now Marissa's almost exploded on us, and it's not acceptable. Goodbye.
Not in the good way.
No, not at all. Nope. The absolute worst way. Yeah, lucky indeed.
Okay, that problem is taken care of. Good.
It is. Marissa, or Tana, if you would, please remove this threat.
Miss. What?
I swear to God.
On a 4. Could you imagine?
I can, because it has definitely happened to me before. I will remember these Yakuza, though. And Yakuza, wait.
Oh,
is it...
strength level, I guess.
Strength level is always good on Tana.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Rip game sound for a split second. I need to look at this.
Tana?
Let's see... Is Yakuza Kiwami the same thing as Yakuza 0? That's the one that I have.
Yakuza Kiwami is a remake of 1. Kiwami just means extreme. I don't know why they went with that for the title, but yeah. And then Kiwami 2 is the remake of 2.
Okay, gotcha.
0 is a really good starting point. Personally, I wanted to play Kiwami first, just because like I've already watched a full Let's Play of 0.
Okay.
But 0 is a great game. It's one of the best in the series, and it's a great introduction. And it's like a prequel to all of them too.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I may just start with Kiwami because it's what I have. I may pick up 0. I'm also, writing checks I can't yet, cover because Lord knows I don't have space to get on the channel. But yes. But yeah, it's definitely Yakuza is something that is on my radar and is something at some point that will happen on the channel. I have no idea what I'm going to play after Outer Wilds, nor how long I have left in Outer Wilds. I know,
that's a big mystery, eh?
yeah. And like Haddock said, it's an extremely spoiler-heavy game. Like, literally, the story is the point, so I can't even, look it up. But, something will be coming after that. We'll figure out what.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Yakuza. Maybe it'll be something else.
Light strongly suggests Yakuza 0 as your entry point.
Okay, very well.
I'm inclined to agree. It's a good one.
Okay, okay. With 2 knowledgeable members of the community here to tell me that 0 is the place to start, I would be remiss not to listen to your advice.
I'm just I'm happy that those games have really finally found their place
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and have been successful, because there was a long period of time of people just begging Sega, please bring these over to the West. Please continue this series because it's so good, and the sales numbers just weren't enough to justify it.
Mm-hmm.
And 0 was the one that turned that all around.
Okay.
Especially in a packed season where you had it was early 2017 where you had Tales JRPG coming out, Gravity Rush, Resident Evil, Nier Automata, Breath of the Wild, Zelda. All these games were coming out. Yeah, it's that's the moment Yakuza took off, so it's clearly of its own merits.
Right, absolutely. That's what I was gonna ask. Suddenly, just in the past couple of years, Yakuza just suddenly just been on the radar constantly for me. Where did this come from? What do you mean? There's 8 games. What the hell? Where has this been?
Yeah, it's the full series. They literally make one every year.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's kind of a little too much, just to catch up with, because they're big. They're kind of semi-open world and they're long. And...
Yeah, no, Dante
especially
again.
if you do all the side content for 60 hours or something.
I know Dante, to mention him again. He's been playing them, and we'll just be hanging out and not necessarily playing anything together, and he'll just be playing Yakuza, and for pretty much the entire course of the pandemic, he's just been hammering out Yakuza games left, right, and center. I'm like, it's just still going. Jane's laughing because she knows how right I am. It's like, how is there still more? I don't understand. Light, I think you do. I thought you did.
Light is like donating right now. He's throwing money at the stream. Just like, come on.
I think
Yakuza.
Didn't you and I exchanged gifts on Steam before? I know we have, because I think Final Fantasy X was involved in there somewhere too. So we definitely have each other on Steam. I guarantee it.
You gotta get in line, Light. I've been asking this guy since last year to play Xenoblade, and god damn it.
Oh god, I know. There's so many things, and I want to play Xenoblade. I'm very, very interested. Like,
I'm kidding though. You can play whatever you want. First,
no, I know.
Just,
trust me, I get it. But like, I want you to understand. Like, I do actually want to play these things too. I will go to Kamurocho.
Tom, why don't you just upload 10 YouTube videos a day? Then you can get through everything. JT wants Persona. That game's only like 60 to 80 hours long.
I know, JT. We've talked about Persona too. I've got.
Also, you can't monetize it. Sorry.
Listen. I'm like 700 subscribers away from being able to monetize anything, so that's not a concern. I legit have at least 3 different people in the stream right now who've all been begging me to play different things.
And none of them are short games either.
No, they're not. And they all are worth playing too. Like, oh no. I know Rex, when he was here before, he's gifted me games to play. He suggested games for me to play that I haven't gotten around to yet. It's like, oh no. Oh dear.
This is what happens when you get popular.
I guess.
And people want to watch you play stuff. Like,
yeah.
It's a good thing, but it's also like, oh god, there's so much.
Well, funny story. That's exactly what happened with Outer Wilds. That's someone I mentioned in the first episode. I had a few different people recommend it. One guy specifically, who's, I think Colin something, I can't remember it off the top of my head, was commenting in the comments of Hollow Knight, asking me, like, please play Outer Wilds. You'll love Outer Wilds. It hits so many of the same notes that Hollow Knight does. And like, I have no idea if he's even still watching the channel, but I mean, I finally got around to playing it.
I feel like I saw a comment on the Outer Wilds being like, "Oh my god, you're finally playing it!" Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few people saying that. Yeah.
Maybe that was them.
Maybe.
I had to check the name, I guess.
Yeah. Light, I am.
I love that animation.
It's so good.
That was my favorite.
Just blap. I'm Rabbit Fighter 09 on Steam. Anyone who's watching, friend me, whatever. That's fine. I'm not worried about it.
I don't think I have you on Steam. I should add you.
Yeah.
Not right now, but like later.
Please do. Amelia doing as Amelia does, slapping. I remember now.
But after he said it, I mean, yeah, that would remind you.
Already recommend a game. I must not curse you with more. Are you the one who recommended Outer Wilds, Haddock?
No, wasn't he saying 13 Sentinels before?
Oh,
no,
was
wait,
he?
that was Shane.
I know. We've been live long enough that I can't remember.
No.
Amelia is so badass. You're right. No. Okay. What did you recommend? I don't recall. I'm sorry. I should know my memory. Oxenfree. Yes. Okay. Yes. I do remember you mentioning that, and that is one that I would like to check out too.
What is Oxenfree? I've never actually heard of that.
That is, I think if I remember correctly, it's a sort of mystery game on a boat or something. Or maybe I remember thinking of a different one.
That sounds like Oberdin, but...
Oberdin as well.
Oh, they're both, okay.
Yeah, but I think Oxenfree is on a boat. Haddock will tell us, I'm sure.
Gonna make an awful joke.
Oh no.
Is Oxenfree a skateboarding game where you do sick ollies?
Oh my. Get out. Get out of my stream. You're no longer welcome here. I'm banning you from the channel. No more art.
So bad.
Oh,
God damn
it. Oh, jeez. I'm just going to keep letting Amelia face tank these guys, honestly, because they all scare me.
Yeah, why not?
And she's...
You don't want to get rushed by them. So.
She's the only one I trust to handle it, honestly. Also, Reeve, if you could continue being an absolute bomb and just blowing everyone up.
Yo King Haddock 67 says it's a lot more than a boat.
Okay, gotcha. I'll have to look into it then. I've only seen it mentioned, so I know very little. I'll obviously, do my best not to spoil myself on anything. Just see what type of game it is.
Very spoiler heavy, like Outer Wild. Oh, okay.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. I'll tread carefully then for sure. I see. I have received a gift from Blinded by Light. I'll have to take a look at that. I get the sneaking suspicion I know what this is. Also, to come back on track.
Star Online too. What the?
To bring focus back to the stream a little bit, it is horrifying that Amelia's doing a whopping 10 damage to this Cyclops when she is the murder queen of battle. 20 defense. Yeah, that's why. Jeez.
Whoa.
All right, well, I guess we'll just bust out the Vidofnir for that sweet bonus damage.
I didn't even, see the stat. You are so fast with some of your screens in this game, and, it's not it's not a bad thing, because, clearly you know what you're doing, and you can make it go along fast, but it's, your eyes know exactly where to go, where the yeah, like that, right there. You know exactly where they are, and I blink and I miss it. I don't even know what information is being gained. The screen just changes and it changes back.
I laugh so hard specifically because other people have told me this before. like Jordan has said this to me as well. He's he got into playing Sacred Stones because of watching my playthrough of it, and he's
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean he's a good friend and everything, so he and I exchange suggestions on games constantly. Hey, there we go, nice crit, Tana.
Nice.
But he was watching. I was showing him and Dante one of my videos, just asking him for feedback on my commentary style and stuff, and they're like, "That sounds good. How do you register what you're doing right now?" I'm like, I don't know. I play the game. So. Yeah. And I just I literally.
That's right. You are a master of Fire Emblem.
Oh shucks! Stop, you guys. I just like the games. But yeah, it's dude, listen. I know the menus and the motions and everything of this game by heart. I'm not one of those players that kid will literally never get taken by surprise because I know every single item and every stat and everything by heart, because these games are my comfy space. I'm not competitive with it. I'm not a speedrunner. I just have spent so much time with
so
them.
What you're saying is you're gonna start speedrunning.
Right, yeah, exactly. I also just realized I don't think anyone has a chest key, and no one can pick locks.
No.
Rip that chest. I believe it has a white
chest too.
I believe it has a white gem in it that's worth some money, but well, whatever. As I literally just said, I don't remember every item and every stat, but I know that there's a gem in this chest.
Yeah,
but
this thing that other casual players like myself never even seen.
Yeah. I'm like this too. There's a game series that is very much unknown. We're just gonna snipe this guy real quick.
Oh my god.
I know, right? Well, she's got the bonus damage from the Nidhogg, but
oh, okay.
There's a game series called Super Robot Wars. Hey, crit to finish it off. Let's go. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we did it. I should actually say, hello, Tower of Valni, complete. Got the Orion's Bolt. Woohoo! That's 5,000 gold.
Congratulations.
And there's the combat record.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it tracks your clears and how many monsters you've killed here and all that type of stuff. Turns, time, all that type of good stuff. So
3 hours, yeah.
Yep. And I believe for clearing that, I think we get access to Queen Ismare from Gehenna.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it gives her to us until we start a new battle somewhere, but we should get her. So, yeah, we did it. Tower of Valni complete. Woohoo!
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a fun little series of maps for sure. They get creative with some of the stuff. The zombie apocalypse map is still my favorite out of all of them. It's just so cool.
That was crazy. I kind of loved it.
More design like that would be great. I feel like I was really hoping that I would see something like that with the Risen in Awakening. And we got some stuff it, but yeah, we never really got here's just an absolute swarm of them. Hold the line. That would have been cool. But yeah, so Super Robot Wars, if you didn't know, it sounded like you might have had an idea, Ben. But
Gurren Lagann's in it, so I know what it is.
There you go. Fair enough. For those of you who don't know, Super Robot Wars is basically Fire Emblem but mecha, and it's a huge crossover series. So, like, over the years, pretty much any mecha series you can imagine has been in a Super Robot Wars game at some point. Gundam, Gurren Lagann, Big O, Code Geass, Macross, Ava, yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Cowboy Bebop at some point?
Yes. There's actually, the latest one on the PS4 is the one that has Cowboy Bebop in it, which is actually kind of fun.
Cool.
Because they're just going around in their little ships. But all sorts of stuff, top to bottom, good series, bad series, the whole 9 yards. But it's a ton of fun, and there are a lot of them that only ever came out in Japan. And there are far few of them that have received fan translations. The scary thing is that I don't read Japanese, and I move through the menus of those games, even when they're in Japanese, as fast as I do in Fire Emblem.
That is madness.
What'd you say, Jane? It is gross. I just know where... Because the menus are consistent across all the games. So it's like... If you've played one, you pretty much know the menus for all of them. So I just fly through. I don't even know what the kanji say or the katakana or anything. I'm just going.
I don't even see it anymore. I just see the code, says Tom.
It's
jacked into the Super Robot Wars Matrix.
You're kind of right. Oh, it's disgusting. It's fun. But
I should have known you were into that. Of course you would be into that.
Of course. I've considered like streaming it or doing a Let's Play of it or something at some point, but like Fire Emblem already doesn't draw that much attention just because I'm not tapped into that audience at all. I know for a fact Super Robot Wars won't draw much of an audience because like...
Oh, it's too bad because like... I mean about Fire Emblem not drawing an audience just because like... I love seeing Fire Emblem on your channel. You clearly enjoy it so much.
I do. I really do. And like... It's not that the audience for it isn't out there. I just haven't had any sort of like connection to it, like to get eyes on the series, right?
Yeah, once you reach them, like the Hollow Knight audience, like I'm sure it'll be way bigger success. And one thing I want to say is like your commentary throughout Sacred Stones was really good.
Oh, well, thank you.
Considering like if I was playing that, I would like kind of run out of things to say. I'd be like, I don't even know what to talk about at this point. But you have such a love for it that you can carry it on that enthusiasm your own, and like that's what kept it interesting.
Oh, jeez, now I'm blushing. Oh God.
If anything, today I'm just like, I hope I'm not sidetracking from your usual style of commentary too much.
Oh,
I'm having a lot of fun, but
please, no, you're fine. You're fine. Like I'm very much enjoying this, and this is like going through the Tower of Valni. I knew I needed to have like someone to bounce ideas off of and chat with because there's just not like there's no story stuff happening. And I way out level it except for like that last chapter or that last fight. So
it's pretty dry, yeah.
You just go and it's like, okay, we're here, I guess.
Just mow through these enemies for 3 hours, got it.
But having someone that I could chat with, talk about this, talk about whatever else, that helps, you know. Now when we get into Lagdao, I'll be doing more of the strategy talking, but I mean, obviously you'll be able to take part in that. And also we get to talk about Lagdao because it's way more involved and way scarier. So
I can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. So, but yeah, thank you for the compliments. I want to do more Fire Emblem content. I'd love to eventually play all of the games on the channel, but I probably have to wait to start doing that until I'm able to somehow tap into the audience. So we'll see. But yeah, that said, I mean, we should probably wrap up here, huh? I know.
Well, we're not doing Lagdao right now?
Oh my god. Lagdao on its own, we may wind up having to break up into 2 streams. It's
probably
like map 1. You know what? We're gonna give you guys a teaser of what Lagdao looks like. We're not gonna do anything in there. We're just gonna show you.
Look.
Oh, we're gonna have to. Okay, let's
poke our head through the door.
Let's weasel our way around so we don't have to like retreat from any skirmishes here. All right, we're just gonna poke our head in the door, say hello, and then bounce. So
you saved, right?
You can just retreat. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Good call, but no, we can just bounce. It's all good.
We're gonna get Josh's mom.
Yep, there she
Hey!
is. Very nice. We'll take a look at her, too. She's cool, because, like, you don't ever actually get to see her fight in the game. So,
No.
She's a sword master. She's pretty solid. Yeah.
She's okay, yeah.
Yeah, nothing to sneeze at. So, another female sword master, which is always a good time. She comes with the wind sword, which is cool. Only way to get it.
I kind of want to see her combat sprite, just the red hair. That would probably look really nice.
We will toss her in there, and we will fight one thing with her, just for you, bud. As a thanks for joining me on the stream.
Thank you for having me and showing me. And...
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a blast. But no, she's cool to get because it's like she comes with the Shamshir, which is obviously a very good crit sword, and then the Wind Sword, which is a really nice ranged attacking sword, and a Master Seal in case you still need to promote anybody. So it's like, all right, cool. Thank you for joining.
It's a pretty good reward.
Yeah. So this is like
oh, we're outside. Okay.
Yep. And it just everyone's promoted. Literally everyone. No basic enemies here. And there's a lot of them, as you can see. And there are a lot of reinforcements that start coming in.
So many archers.
Yeah, and they all have like fairly decent weapons. Like we got steel blades, like dragon spears, lance reavers, like horse slayers. Like everyone has iron weapons here. Like
okay, this is the real challenge.
Yeah. And you'll see, like, they're not just promoted. They're, like, level 13, level 16, level 12, level 15. Like, and this is the first map. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a run. But we'll put Ismare up here and send her into fight.
You can just retreat at any time?
Yep, right there.
Huh.
If ever you feel like things are a little dubious, or if there was just, like, you wanted to kill a dude and take an item and bounce, you can do that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, wait, her animations, do they need to be turned? Okay, yeah.
Bop!
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I like the red with the blue. It's nice.
The red and the blue is amazing. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's Ismare. And,
Josh is just like, Mom?
Yeah, wait a second. But, yeah, so that is what Lagged Out starts off as. There's 10 levels of this stuff, and it only gets worse. So, it's going to be a fun time, for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be a long stream, or multiple, yeah.
It might be multiple. We might just state right now that it's going to be multiple and save us all the headache. But, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for hanging out. I very much appreciate it. Sorry again that I've got 63 notifications here of dropped frames. It's every 2 minutes, consistently, it seems like. We were dropping frames. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to try and mess with some settings and stuff and figure out what was going on. But thanks for hanging out nonetheless.
If it's that bad, I mean, like, maybe you'll check over the final recording and it's, like, not actually a huge deal.
That's true.
Hopefully.
True. Hopefully. God, I hope so. If it is, then I don't know what to do. Like... I'll have to mess with stuff. If there's really a problem, I'll reach out to people and see what I can figure out. But all that said, again, thanks for hanging out. Ben, thanks for joining me. Very much appreciate your presence.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We will we'll figure out when we're going to do the next stream. Definitely not too long from now. I want to keep these going. And we'll put the word out once we have that figured out. So until then, guys, thank you all so much. I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for... just being cool and chatting. It's cozy, which is nice. So
yeah, this is really chill.
Yeah, we all need a little bit more cozy in our lives right now, I feel like. So yeah, and you know what I always say, just be good to each other. That's the best thing that any of us can do right now. So until the next time, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
And we're out.